We back, man. GoodHenneC show, you know what I mean? We got my dog Ant, Easy, L.O.R.D.S.
All of
that
the
good
above,
stuff, man.
What's good, bro?
Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me.
I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah.
What you got on your fave, man?
You know, I got the Kai's on me.
Man, Kai, man.
Hey, man.
Kai/planet.com.
Definitely.
Make sure y'all grab them.
Yeah, man. I had to support my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Doug, you know, he gave me a shout out at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and Doug been rocking together for 25 plus years.
Man.
Wow.
Real brothers,
That's dope.
different mothers.
That's dope. Doug, I apologize. I ain't got no shades on my face yet.
It's okay, man.
I
apologize.
Hey, I ain't no liar. I'm on work in progress.
You said I'm a work in progress.
I'm going to get them shades. I'm getting them shades.
Oh, yeah.
I'm plugging them. What's up?
Oh, yeah. We definitely going to plug them shades. that thing. I went to talking to somebody about it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Talking about the whole idea and everything, man.
Oh,
but
yeah, man.
got the
Dope.
homie Ant here, man. And
Yes,
you
sir.
got the brand on looking so nice with the L.O.R.D.S on. So explain, what's this brand, man? Like, what exactly is L.O.R.D.S?
All right. L.O.R.D.S means living our ridiculous dreams. So basically, like, I've always been a dreamer. You know, sitting in class, couldn't concentrate. You know, I'm sketching stuff. I'm writing on the side of the paper. You know, I just like to sit and daydream about all type of stuff. So I came up with the idea for a clothing line, well, a t-shirt line, probably about 5 years ago before I moved up here.
Gotcha.
And just kind of played around with it. And then I got serious about it about 2 years ago. I had a name for it. I was going to call it Name Over Fame because, you know, basically, like, you know, no matter how rich you get, anything like that, you are going to be who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I really just didn't feel it. So I was sitting at the house one day. You know, I was broke. So I used to sit in the crib, no lights on, just chilling.
Right.
So I was just sitting there one day and I was like, you know what? I thought about like 2010. I used to always talk to my boy like, man, we're gonna be in Atlanta one day. We're gonna be chilling. Had a house, you know, girls gonna come through.
Right.
They gotta call and get the codes and stuff like that. We was talking about that. But then I looked back and I was like, I'm in Atlanta. You know, it might be a small step for some people, but it was huge for me. You know, coming from Valdosta. You know, you can feel me.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
But then I was like, you know, I'm living a dream of mine. So, you know, I just put the name together, and then I sat there for a minute, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna call it L.O.R.D.S. And that's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the acronym itself is like genius, man. Like, you know, living out ridiculously dreams.
Yeah, ridiculous dreams.
Dreams, and you know, I can only help, like, when I hear that, to think about like having a ridiculous dream. You know what I'm saying? Because like we're in a time right now where people stop dreaming, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people stop thinking that they can do the impossible. You know, for whatever reason. You know, it could be something as simple as somebody. What I've learned, the reason why, you know, people stop dreaming is because the people around them dream didn't happen. They stopped dreaming, so they put that on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because they didn't know how to do it, now they make everybody else think that you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? And so just to have something like that, to me, I look at that as that's just a constant reminder, bro. Like, every morning you looking in the mirror and it's like, L.O.R.D.S.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, that's so dope.
It's thank you. It's all about positivity. You know, had a rough end to 2014. You know, people that know me knew what happened. But beginning of the year, I just bounced back. You know what I'm saying? And like, I started to hang around with like-minded people. You know, me and Doug been rocking, like I said, 25 plus years, but we really just kind of got on the same page as far as our mindset. And then, you know, we just kind of like linked up with other dudes too that we knew. And then, you know, everybody just kind of started spreading this positivity. So I'm just like, you know, everything goes hand in hand. And then another part of the dream thing is like, for us, you know, we're able to do this. Like, our parents, you know, they probably had dreams and stuff like that. But, you know, back then you had kids, you stayed together, you went to work, you know, so a lot of them had to give up on their dreams. So this is also a shout out to the parents, you know, our generation before us, you know, to let them know, like, hey, man, we know y'all couldn't do it, so we're going to do it for y'all.
Right.
So,
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying? And then a part of that too is to be able to pass this type of knowledge on to our kids.
Right.
You know, because we weren't born with knowing that we could do this. You know what I mean? In school, you know, the best you could be was a doctor or a lawyer. That was the very best that they told you could be. So, you know, that's really kind of what you shot for.
Right.
Unless you played sports, you know. And then even then they tell you, okay, the first thing they tell y'all, well, if you want to play football, you need to have something to fall back on because the percentages don't not in your favor.
Absolutely.
Which is true, but at the same time, they still need to let you know that you can do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So, this is, like I said, this is to let everybody know that no matter what it is, no matter what you want to do, you can do it. Just go for it. Like, they're going to tell you you're too old for it, stuff like that. Like, I'm 32 years old, and I just came out with a T-shirt line like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got dudes doing this stuff in their 20s. We didn't know that we could do it in our 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's real, man. It's just having that access to the information. It's like I never forget. Like, man, I have a young cousin that and I always bring this example up because it's just it touches me, man. Because my cousin, growing up, he used to sit in front of the TV and look at movies all day long. And to some people, that's like, man, why is this kid like in front of the TV? But he would literally look at the movies and remember, line for line. He'll remember scenes and stuff like that. And at the time, I wish I knew what I knew now because I would be like, yo, this kid can be a movie director. That might be in his path. But if nobody around him knows how to help him become that,
Right.
it just goes away. And now that he's like 17, 18 years old, he don't even think about that part anymore. And then you ask him what he want to do, he don't even know. But it's like as a kid, that's all he did. I mean, it was like, to some people, it was almost sickening because like he would literally like tell you, oh, this is gonna happen next, and this guy's gonna come down from the screen here, and then the screen's gonna get dark, then the music's gonna crack. Like he was detailed, but as an 8 or 9 or 10-year-old kid, somebody got to put something in that kid and be like, yo, all of this stuff you're doing right now, you can actually make that a career.
Right.
This is how you do it, and you know what I'm saying, like to have, like you said, we didn't know that as a kid. You know what I'm saying, we didn't know that our dreams can really turn to reality and really can become like tangible, goals and income.
Right.
We didn't know that. So we kind of just fall back like, oh, this is supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's.
That's why we got to get out here and take these risks, though. So,
Yeah,
they can, you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't know, his parents might not have known that information, like, dang, he can actually be a movie director type of thing. They didn't know to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? But we get out here and take these risks, fail a couple times. But eventually you'll see, like, yeah, this something shit's
It
possible.
can happen.
It can happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah, that's dope, man. It's fly, man.
I appreciate it.
It's
man.
fly. Your whole aura, though. Like, you're a smiling creature.
You
And
know
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I believe in just energy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
that's what creates everything. That's what everything runs off of. So if I'm constantly, putting out positive energy, then the people next to me, they're gonna soak it up. Then they're gonna pass it on to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, I don't know when, but at some point, everybody's gonna have to get that. That concept that it's all about energy. We start bouncing this energy off each other and see where the world be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we just trying to spark a change. We trying to spark this good change, and just make some positive things happen because it's too much negativity, man. People just people don't want to be happy, and then they don't really know what it feels like to be happy. Like they don't even know how to go about trying to be happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a mindset. It's a place. You do have to take a journey to get there. But when you get there, everything is beautiful.
Right.
Like I wake up in the morning now, man, I'm happy. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
literally
Right.
happy. I may be riding and a song may grab me and I might shed a tear or two because I'm just like, man, you know what? I'm thankful. Like I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot of people that's not here.
Right.
And they will never be here. And with the Lord's, a part of that is giving back. So I'm really going to be doing a percentage of everything, and I'm going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Okay. Dope.
Because the kids they're not going to make it. You know what I mean? But they dream just like we do.
Right.
So at least this can let them know, like, look, man, we see you guys, we recognize you guys, and we're praying for you. We're gonna go after our dreams for you.
Dope.
Yeah, man. I love the aspect of giving back. You know what I mean? It seems like something that's so simple, but we just don't do it enough. You know what I mean? Like I think we're selfish by nature. You know what I mean? Our thing is to go and get it, and we can share it, but in our mindset, we got to get it before we share it, as opposed to share on the way to getting it. You
That's
know
true.
what I mean? So
That's true. We and then on top of that, I started a couple of weeks ago, actually like 2 months ago, I started something, and this is the last time I'll say because it's never just about me, something called a bigger picture project. I was just sitting at home one day, and I was like, you know what, I've been so focused on bettering myself, I do need to do something for somebody else. So I put out a post on Instagram, talked to Doug about it, and basically we just came up with the idea that we were going to go downtown and we were going to feed the homeless. So, some friends volunteered. We got some people to volunteer, donate some stuff. And basically we went down on the corner of Cortland and Pine Street, and we set up shop, man. We had like 160 bags of sandwiches, cookies, chips, and bottled water. So we passed those out for a couple of hours. And for me, it was like one of the most amazing feelings to be able to do that for people who don't know me. I don't know them. I don't know what they're about, but I wanted to help.
Right.
So like I said, we went down there and we had a great time. I was on a natural high for like 3 days, man, just feeling great. So I decided to see how everybody felt about it. Everybody loved it, and now we're gonna do it every month. So we just did it, not this past weekend before that, same spot, but the city kicked us out because they said we're trespassing. They had to do, and the ambassador dude with the white joint in the Segway, he came down and, he was cool about it, but he actually gave me a card to look up so we can find more organizations where we can go. So this particular time, we had about 300 bags, man. We got crazy donations. So we were able to feed more people, but we still had a lot of food left over.
Right.
So we found another spot and went down and just donated the rest of the food.
Yeah.
So now we're just like I said, we're gonna do it every month. And my cousin actually called me yesterday, and he was purchasing a shirt, so which is dope. Thank you. And he said he wanted to help, and he caters. So Thanksgiving, we are going to feed the homeless on Thanksgiving. Like I'm not going home. I'm not, I'm not worried about anything else. We're gonna wake up early. We're gonna set up shop. We haven't figured out where we're gonna do it yet, but we are going to feed the homeless on Thanksgiving, and and just we're gonna continue to spread this positivity, man. Straight up.
There's ways around that. They told you were in that parking lot, right? Mm-hmm. And they told you had to move the parking lot. If you set up on the street, you good money. Cool, you can set up on the street. Me and my wife, we go out there. I know exactly what you're talking about with the shelter across the street. But if you're in that parking lot is private property. So it depends on who out there. They might tell you. And the real reason why is it has nothing to do with trespassing. The issue is the trash. Because a lot of times they'll get the trash and they'll just throw it on the ground. Okay. So to alleviate that problem, they'll say you can't be there.
Right.
So if you park on the street and do the same thing, you're good. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to park on the street and have them come to the car. Have some type of order. But if you set up in that parking lot, a lot of times they will come. I mean, it just depends, man. It's really it's the trash issue though. It has nothing to do with trespassing. It's the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's all it is, man. Like even if you're out there with them and give them options to put the trash in places, they'll still try to shut you down. You know what I'm saying? But if you set up on the street, you'll be all right. And another place, if you go, is Hurt Park, right across from Georgia State, like Sparks Hall. Right there.
Yeah, we were actually going to go down there too.
Yeah, there it's a couple. I mean, man, downtown, like, and when we say down, like the real downtown, not Hard Rock Cafe. That ain't downtown. Like go 254, go out down there, Trinity Ave, all that. That's where the people at. That's 5 Points, all that. That's where the people at. Who need it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love that, man. That's dope. That's definitely dope.
Yeah, so that's definitely a huge thing. And it's crazy, man. I'm from Valdosta, Georgia, South Georgia. Jimmy, I went home this weekend and I got it Saturday morning. Because I tell everybody on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. I got the shirts, so everybody was like, we want to support. So I'm thinking, all right, it's gonna be a little bit of support. Like it's gonna be cool.
Right.
Man, the support at home was ridiculous. So for everybody in Valdosta, family, friends, like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm so humbled by it. Like, it's ridiculous. But I just want to tell everybody thank you. It was just overwhelming.
Yeah.
I was blown away.
Yeah, that's dope, man. When you get that hometown support,
yeah,
like
man,
that, man,
ain't nothing like it. Because it's I don't know. For a lot of people, that's down there impossible to get sometimes. But it's hard to get that hometown love. You know what I mean? So when you do get it, it's like, yeah, man. Yeah. You feel real good. Like you be on another 3-day high again. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like you say.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's dope. So what all we got in the line? We got the tanks. We got the tees. What else we getting out?
I'm actually about to do some wristbands because I wear wristbands every day. I do the Live Strong joints. I still wear those.
Okay.
But I'm probably gonna come out with maybe like 2 or 3 more designs for like the rest of this month in September. But then as soon as the fall hits, we're doing beanies. We got the crew necks, hoodies coming. I'm gonna try to do some sweatpants too.
Okay.
And that's just for this year. So then hopefully by the time next year comes in, especially the spring, man, I'm gonna have a lot of different colors and flavors. The women, they're asking for women's shirts or whatever, so I'm definitely gonna have those, and kid shirts.
Gotcha.
Kid shirts, like they really want the toddler clothing, so we're gonna come out with something for the toddlers as well.
That's dope, man. It's dope. So how can the people, if they want to get a shirt, like what's the best way to contact you about, you got an online shop or?
Yeah, it's www.LORDSislife.bigcartel.com. So I'm rocking with that right now. And if you're local, I'll come to you. It don't matter where.
Smart man.
You know what I'm saying? I come wherever you are. And then when I went home, I told everybody, like, look, I would deliver. So I was supposed to leave yesterday at 3 to 4 o'clock. I didn't leave till 8:30, man. I was going everywhere. I had to gas up twice before I left.
Word.
So yeah, and then you can always check me out on my Instagram, Heezy Baby. That's pretty much where I live at. So definitely, I definitely believe in Instagram now because I like to try to capture all the moments. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that when I was coming up. I don't have any pictures when I was younger.
Right.
So
I don't got that many either.
Yeah. So now I believe in taking all the pictures. And matter of fact, me, Doug, and Ryan, we came up with a Instagram page called The Film Crew, FILMCRU, and it stands for Forever I Love My Life. So it's basically just about celebrating life, man. You know what I'm saying? If you doing something you like share it, celebrate it.
Right.
Take a picture, tag us in it, send it to me. We'll put some filters on it, make it look crazy, and we'll post it.
That's dope, man. What is it again? You said The Film Life?
Which one for the shirts?
The Instagram for the.
Oh, it's The Film Crew. THEFILMCRU.
That's dope, man. I just I love what y'all got going, man. It's just like it's more for the people. You know what I'm saying? It's about the people. It ain't just it's really taking the focus off of y'all and saying like, man, you know what? The people, and really when you think about it, it's really the best way because the people are the ones who are going to support you anyway. So why not support the people? You know what I'm saying? Like do things for the people. Exactly. And yeah, just that whole concept is dope, man. What else you got, man? What you got for the people, man? The shirts. You told us where to go for the shirts and the branding.
Jay. My boy said he bought some bars for you, man.
Who got bars? Who got bars?
My boy said he bought some bars for you.
Who got bars?
Man,
hey, hold up. Hey,
just saying.
Cue the instrumental.
I was just saying.
No, sir. Nah, you know what? Honestly, man. Nah, I don't rap like for real. But all through school. Now, if my man right here wouldn't have came before me, I probably would have said something. But you know what I'm saying. But I mean, all through school, man. Me and one of my boys, we used to just sit there freestyle. Right, and all that type of stuff. So I've always liked to do it. It wasn't I just want to pursue music, but you know what I mean. If you catch me on the right time, I might give you something.
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah, whatever. But I like to write though. I write a lot of poetry.
Okay.
You know what I mean. I post a lot of poetry on the Instagram and stuff like that. But I like creativity. Anything that's creative, you know what I mean? Whether it's from how you dress to, painting, drawing, anything like that. I love creativity. So
gotcha. Well, I definitely like what all y'all got going on, man. I'm all about that energy too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Part of the reason, a lot of the reason why I came up here, it was just something about when I used to live south. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
But when I was the closer I got to Atlanta, just driving, you just feel it, like
feel that energy.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I need to have this like 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely like y'all energy and what y'all got going on. You spreading this positivity. That's dope. You know what I mean? I wish, I heard we getting into this clone era. I hope they can clone more people like y'all because we need y'all out here. We appreciate please keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing but good things for y'all, man.
Man, we like I said, we just trying to make it, man. We just trying to show people that it's another way to think. You know what I'm saying? You can deviate from what they told you in school. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you look at like everybody who's really rubbing elbows with the you know, the rich people of the world. Like you look at Jay-Z. I mean, you know, he didn't, you know, he didn't go that traditional route. You know, but look at him, he's still rubbing elbows with the top people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying that I don't knock a 9 to 5. I don't knock school. It's just that, you know, you really have your own mind. You can think, you know, differently from what they tell you.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's another big thing about y'all. Just talking to y'all, you can tell that you know who you are and you're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's a major part.
100%.
Major part.
100%. Like, and that's what I tell people that too. Whenever they talk to me, like since the beginning of the year, you know, everybody's like, man, you talk a little differently than you used to, and it's because I've taken that journey. You know what I mean? I've done a few things, you know, experienced a few things. So now, like, I'm just like, yo, here I am. This is me. You know, you hate it or love it. Like, I don't care.
Right.
When I wake up tomorrow, like, I'm still gonna be doing this.
Right.
So that's what it's about, man. When you find out who you really are and you can embrace it, like everything else is beautiful after that.
Right.
So
what you got in that bag down there, man?
Oh, man, you brought something in the bag, man?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I brought y'all a couple of shirts. Man.
Oh, man, hold up, man.
Them goodies, man.
Man.
Yeah, so I got an extra large right here.
Merry Christmas in August.
Unless both of y'all
anything possible. It's snowing outside right now.
Large is right there.
Man, that's nice right there, boy.
Yeah, you know, I tried to do it. Cause see, when we were designing the shirts and you know they asked me how I wanted to make them, I was like, I know when I get a shirt from somewhere.
Go ahead and hold that up real quick for the people.
Yeah. So so this design actually just came about like right before they were printed. You know, I already had the L.O.R.D.S joint. You know, that was ready to go. Yeah. But then I wanted something else, and I wanted something else because you know everybody they'll get L.O.R.D.S, but of course I wanted them to actually get used to saying living our ridiculous dreams too.
Right.
So you know, I talked to my guy and he threw something together for me. I didn't know what he was doing, but when he sent it to me, I was like, oh, that's dope.
Right.
So it's got the kid running around with the Sharpie. His umbrella is a brain, you know, which symbolizes brainstorming.
That's so dope,
man.
Yeah.
And, you know,
that's dope.
So when he sent it to me, I loved it. I was like, this is amazing, bro. But then I put my spin on it too. You know, I got the tags at the bottom, you know, just to make it official. So, you know, I'm like I said, I wanted to give out a quality product. Yeah. I'm a perfectionist. Like even now, I'm still looking at it like, man, you know what? I like it, but it's still some stuff I need to change in this next order. But overall, I'm very happy with it. Right. You know, the reception for it has been dope. You know, people are supporting. And the cool thing about it is I had somebody tell me the other day I sold him a shirt, and I was like, man, I'm humbled by this. And he said, you know what, you're a good dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like people will either buy it because they like me, you know, they like the message, or they just like the design. But either way it goes, you know what I mean? As long as people supporting, I'm happy because I'm doing it for the people.
Right.
So, but yeah, I got you guys the white joints, and because we're in Atlanta, you know, I kind of styled them for the Hawks and the Braves colors.
Yeah, as you should, man.
Yeah, of course. So, you know, we definitely gotta represent for that. But you know, I'm pushing these because I want L.O.R.D.S to just be like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want it. It's not even like a society almost or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you walk around and you see somebody in the L.O.R.D.S shirt, you're like, oh, you know, he does believe in, you know, his dreams. Like, you know what I mean? He's not gonna give up. So it's just it's wonderful, man. It's beautiful. I appreciate the support from everybody.
Yeah, man.
Well, you definitely welcome up here anytime you know you want to push. Got anything to talk about? You, Doug, Ryan, Jack, all y'all, man. You know, it's the platform. This is what we built it for. So,
absolutely.
Hey, well, I do want to say thank you to Jack for not rapping because then I was like, you know what? I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah,
so
man.
Like,
I had to get it in,
something.
Man.
So I do appreciate that because, like I said, I'm not a rapper. I like it though.
It's all good.
It's all good.
I mean, let the people know how they can reach you on your social media one more again, man.
All right. Pretty much Instagram, Heezy Baby, Twitter, Heezy Baby. You know, the Twitter, a lot of my boys they left Twitter. They couldn't do it anymore. But I still go on there to laugh, man.
Right.
Still going. Like, it's amazing how funny some people are.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people are hilarious. So I still rock with the Twitter. So the Twitter is easy baby too. But yeah. So
that's it. All right. Well, like I say, man, I guess we can go ahead and call out our little stuff.
Go ahead, man. You know I mean, people like when you say it. They don't like when I say it.
I mean, I'm on a high right now, and I got a free shirt up in this thing.
I know, man.
Got me something to wear.
Hey,
man.
Free stuff is always good. If y'all want to know the way to the Good Hennessy Show Heart, it's free stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all can still come up if y'all don't have nothing free, but when you have free stuff, it just makes us feel special.
Yeah, you can just bring us a shirt, man. Breakfast Club, y'all gotta give $100 to Charlemagne, man. It's cheaper. If it's cheaper, if y'all come over here, man. We just want a shirt or something. Man.
We just want a shirt.
But you can follow us at all social media handles at Good Hennessy Show. That's GOODHENNEC. You can also check out all our previous episodes at www.goodhennessyshow.com. And we on livehiphopdaily.tv, of course. You can follow them at their social handle, or our social handle. It's our network. Ain't that right here? All right, then. And it's spelled just like I said it, Live Hip Hop Daily. You can follow my personal handle at Jimmy Hennessy, JIMMYHENNEC. And also make sure y'all go to this website, man. It's LORDSlife.bigcartel.com. Spelled just like I said it. And Dekai-planet.com. Pick up those shades. They're only $50. I know y'all out there spending $150 on them Ray-Bans. You know what I'm saying? You can get you some of this good quality stuff, and it's for a good cause. And also my big dog over there, man, JackPrez.com.
Yeah, man.
Where you at, Jay?
I'm at Straight Out the Den, man. STR, the number 8, OUTDADEN. Follow me, man. I will say this before we leave, but, I was recording something earlier today. And, this guy brought it to my attention, and he made me think about it. It was like, man, ask questions, people. That's my message. Just ask questions. You'll be amazed at how many people are willing to answer your questions if you just ask. And I'm gonna leave it at that. That's it. I just had to get it off my chest. I just thought about it just then. But just ask questions for real.
It's all good. One more last thing.
We're supposed to end with that.
Man. I know. It's a lot of. Hey. It's a lot of my hometown tuned in right now.
Yeah.
So I wanted to push this out there. I was gonna do it in a couple weeks. But September 5th, man, we're gonna be at right on Front Street at the Sino Dreams Detailing, and I'm hosting this car wash for my old high school marching band, because I was in band.
Yeah.
And man, we ain't got no uniforms, man. I just think that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, man. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they around, they talk about it, but they not doing anything to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So the people that's watching down there, if you would, come by and get your car wash, man. You know what I mean? I'm be selling plates, good old barbecue ribs, chicken, all that stuff, man. Y'all just come out and support these kids, man.
Hey, who cooking, man?
My dog, Big Al, man.
Okay.
He's vice president of the Band Booster Club down there.
Is the bread gonna be soaked in barbecue sauce?
Man, come on, you know how we do that.
Already.
Hey, ain't no buns, it's straight bread over there.
Yes, sir.
White bread, though. White bread.
White bread, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Pull out the edges. Nah, that's what the peanut butter sandwich. We don't do it right now. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. I'm gonna throw it out there again next week too. But man, it's a good show right here, man. Glad y'all tuned in. Check us out next week. We here 7:00, livehiphopdaily.tv.
Yes, sir.